Interesting. So is there any favorites that you or anybody on the gameplay team has created?
Oh yeah, I mean that's everyone's different, and every player has a different build and a different preference for how they play on the floor. So I can't really recommend just like one loadout or one set of badges that works for everybody. But yeah, everyone's got their favorites. I love being a bully as a slasher.
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even killed. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Matherin man the backcourt together. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Chris Duarte. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot. And here are the Pacers now. It's a 3-point game. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
At one point, it looked like that game was getting away from them. But then they came back swinging.
And it's Matherin missing. MP against Vucevic. MP way outside. And he can't get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent 3-point shooter. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Duarte. Vucevic with it. Shoots from 14. Williams grabs the board. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
It's stolen by MP. They push it up 4 on 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball violation. Jump ball.
And the Celtics in possession here. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. From behind the arc. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Matherin. Now Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Halliburton. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
From deep, MP. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Halliburton. Off the left rim and out.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Now here's Halliburton. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Duarte.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Gallinari. And the basket by Halliburton. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, PA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
A new lineup here for Indiana. MP, that one's good.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Brooks outside. They double him with MP. To the wing, right side. Here's the three. Matase can't hit.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Brooks. 8 points in his last time out. Rogers. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They need this. Indiana again missing.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
MP, that one's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Wright. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What you appreciate about DeMont Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
5 ticks left in the first quarter. And here's MP from outside. And so it's Boston leading by 17 at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away.
The Pacers 6.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And MP in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Vucevic's shot is off. Boston on offense. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They swept the season series, which is very much in line with how these teams finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
And here's the fast break. Up ahead. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Brogdon against Halliburton. Here's Vucevic. Will it go? Solid defense from Williams.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Yeah, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc. raining down a ton of threes. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter. Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Here's MP. And that one's good. MP's got 22.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Nembhard, good.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
MP against Halliburton. MP, the pass to Williams. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A big group simple. And so it's Boston already.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Celtics 52. The Pacers 26.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Mathurin man the backcourt together. Then it's Chris Duarte. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Wade in at power forward. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
From deep, MP. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The 3. The shot by Duarte, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 28.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the inside. Here's Duarte.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Tatum. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
George Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Duarte. Lets it go from 11. And that one's long.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Brown finds MP. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tatum.
And even from where...
Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. MP's got 11 in the second half.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Indiana's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Grant Williams out there with Torian Prince. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's MP. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. That's the Boston 5.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
A nice shot by MP.
All night. He just won't let up.
Well, the Pacers shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Pass to Matherin. Here's Duarte from the arc. Indiana again missing.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And here's MP. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Wade. And so it's Indiana with it. Here's Matherin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, BA. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And here's MP from outside. He drops it from range. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
2 minutes.
Aston Nimhart takes the 3.
2 minutes.
And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lopez with it. Williams passes to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
A minute 31 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
And Boston has possession. Boston on offense. They've outscored them 16-2, not slowing down. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And for Indiana, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. Here's Vucevic. Yes! And it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
MP no good. Now here's McConnell. Pass to Nimhart. Hits the trifecta.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Matherin. Williams defending. Pass to Nembhard. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Pacers ball. Shooting for Indiana, Andrew Nembhard.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
On the court.
"15 seconds left in the game."
Roger.
Sinks the tray.
3.
MP outside. For 3. No good. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.
15.
This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you, fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no acting. All these rap, they be Brad Pitt. Little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Gave my little bro a quick 50 piece. He got the whole hit, and I've been stacking up all these assets. Can be conducting like whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big on me, hey, I can't ever slip on me. My mama might flip on me like whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer. I rest my case like hey, I'ma live like every single breath I take. Let me tell you something real quick. Told every time that she touch my wrist, I'm the greatest. Can't fuck with this. My pull up in them Chevys and be getting rich. You can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck what it is. That's why I got the YBN. I had no other choices. We ain't own it. But I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'll be here forever. Y'all can go and quit. We had bad, then a new Bentley. Just re up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis. Only feel good with my crew with me. Like whoa, they try to question my character. Yo, Richard Blake. We some real don't fit the criteria. Don't like your vibe, not allowed in my area. I entered this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greats. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake kick it. You're politicking, I ain't worried about it. I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. seen the Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times and God whispered in my dream. Shouted, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you that can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line and shouted, singing my songs and think she know what's on my mind. She thinks she know what's on my mind. All eyes on me. I want all my free. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night. Yeah, I said it. Gotta let them know. My cousin to the pain gone. His daddy out of he just came home. Yeah, he probably need a hug. Yeah, but you know he trying to find a way to make a Dollar Tree shake. These lying, these fake. In the glove box, you know I'm still alive. Now we just revealing it. Talking down, but I still flex. Snakes in the grass, but I still step. Woo. All eyes on me. Working magic with that PPP. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year.
Oh Lord, Jetson made another one.
Warriors, but they live in the sky. I never seen the Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times and God whispered in my dream. Shouted, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you that can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line.
Welcome to All-Star action, everyone. And here we go with MVP.
A three-point shootout contest.
And once a player misses a few in a row, the rim starts to close up. You hate to see it.
And sometimes taking just a hair off of your speed or tempo, that could help you. Just lock back in. Don't dwell on the miss. Keep that confidence.
6. He's at 7 now.
Pretty good start.
He's at 8 points. 9 points for him right now.
Really getting going now.
His 4th in a row.
And he's starting to lock in.
15. That's it. Now 9 straight.
Boy, he's really going for it in these last racks here. Wow.
12 straight buckets. Incredible. Up to 25 now, and 27 points, his final score. A scintillating performance. My goodness, that was special.
A dozen in a row. I mean, like he made in that round is not...
So it'll be Anthony Edwards here.
If shots...
He comes away with 23 points. And how about that display of shooting? I mean, really incredible.
And it didn't look good for a while there, but give him credit for overcoming that slow start.
2, 1, go!
So it'll be Jason Tatum. And with that round over, he sits with 22 points. He had his shot on automatic. That's why he's in this contest.
No playing around right there. I mean, he meant business.
Yeah, go ahead.
2, 1, let's go!
MP's got to be the popular pick in the finals after his showing in the qualifying round.
And that wasn't easy.
And here we go with Jason Tatum. First out of the gates here in the final round. Can he set a mark that the rest can't match? His score sits at 18 points for the round. He went out there and knocked him down. A terrific round.
And that's what we came to see. A great shooter, absolutely dialed in with his shot.
Let's do this.
And here we go with MP. He had the highest score in the last round. Let's see if he can do it again here in the finals.
In his career, he's been an outstanding distance shooter. Man, 19 points gets this thing done.
He's got 2. There's 4. That's 6.
And now he can't miss.
Locked and loaded.
8 more points to tie it up. Got to get hot. And that's 2 really good racks. 6 more to do this.
He's at 14. Up to 15. 2 away from the win. 18. It's good. He's done it. We have a winner.
What execution from him here in the final round.
Oh, yeah. Taking care of business and knocking them down. Great job out there. Super steady down the stretch.
He's nailed 4 in a row. And 26 points is what he put up in that round. That just goes to show you how good the shooting has gotten in this league. Wow.
Yeah, and that streak in there, 6 in a row where he was really feeling it. That speaks to his confidence in this event.
And that just about wraps it up. A tremendous night of shooting. But in the end, only one can claim the trophy. A proud moment indeed. As we thank you for joining us for this year's three-point competition.
And it's always a...
Warriors, but they live in the sky. I never seen a Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times and God whispered in my dream, shouted, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you that can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line and shouted, singing my songs and think she know what's on my mind. She think she know what's on my mind. All eyes on me. I want all my free. I could tat 100 on my face. I could call out 100 names. Got a $20 bill, get your hands up. You survived last year, get your hands up. I know that money tight, they send me check like I should stash some, but we gon' ball for the night. Yeah, I said it. Gotta let them know.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Okay, and you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an... event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstar.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Luka Doncic, Joel Embiid out there with Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's KD in its small forward.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Doncic kicks to Jokic. Towns against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Embiid. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. He rifled that one in from distance. 15 points for MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 18 points.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Beyond the arc. And another three from the east.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so, MP will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Leading by 12. And the dunk by Giannis.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy.
Here's Doncic. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end, Durant for three. The West again cannot hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The three from MP. He just cannot miss. in. Wallace.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. MP's really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And here's KD for three. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Well, he's certainly seeing his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
And here's Embiid following the three from Sparks. Lobbed up there for KD. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Morant passes to Sparks. Shot is good off the back rim and in. MP's got 29 in the game.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
KD's shot is good.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And the foul called on MP.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Doncic against Morant.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
MP's shot is good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Shoots. The shot, no good. Now the East will take it the other way. The three, good, and the assist goes to Giannis. MP's got 41.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
A nice shot by KD.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Morant finds MP. Curry on the wing. And here's MP for three. And another three from the East.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out. On the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And a wide open look for MP. And another three from the East.
And that's getting it done. From deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
MP from deep three-point land. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. He's looking for Embiid and finds him, and that one is good.
You know, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
And good that time.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Back to Giannis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Antetokounmpo has put a lot of work into his jump shot over the years, and you see the work starting to pay dividends now for Giannis. He's burying mid-range jumpers more consistently.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value.
The officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Edwards. Then there's John Morant. And it's Sparks in at the shooting guard position. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The East making a switch. Curry's checked in. James Harden is checked in for the West.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of this. The free throw drops for Towns.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
MP dishes to Antetokounmpo. KD against MP. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Harden kicks to Doncic. For 3, Durant kept alive. Here's Embiid, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The West All-Stars have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
MP against Durant, and the dunk by Giannis.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Here's KD, and the rejection by Giannis.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now that is all-star basketball at its best. The alley-oop run to perfection.
To the inside, out to Doncic. From past the arc, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP against Doncic. And the dunk by MP.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Harden finds Doncic. Some nice passing here by the West. The West again cannot hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And
one more. Just like that. Hey!
I got you quiet real quick.
Bring it in, guys. Break is over, and it's time to focus on the second half of the season. We're getting very little production out of these fast break opportunities. So, we're going to work on that. Today, we got to work on getting easier buckets in transition.
Started, man. Let's get it started. Let's go. Go. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Hey, right here.
Yes, sir. Focus.
Hey, we're here.
I got your help.
Switch. Screen.
Keep it going.
I got your help side.
Hey, right here.
I got your help.
Freeze all day, baby.
We always be ready.
You got it. Come on, man.
great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
We're ready. Let's go.
Come around.
Come on, focus.
Now we're rolling. You can't guard me. Oh, you done? You done?
I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
Let's get started, man. Let's get started.
Three of them, baby.
Stay out here.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team. This is a piece of cake, baby. Too easy.
You now, baby. Hey, hey, hey.
You can't quit any time. Ready for some?
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got it. Don't worry. Hey, come on, box around, man.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Nah, we good. Let's go.
Get your mind right.